Coming up next here, MIAA Media Day will welcome Missouri Southern to the stage. The Lions are led by head women's coach Ronnie Russell and head men's basketball coach Sam McMahon. The Missouri Southern women compiled a league record of 16-6 to finish 5th in the league last season. They went on to win the MIAA tournament and advance to the NCAA Central Region tournament and finished with a 29-7 overall record. Ronnie Russell's in his 8th season leading the Lions and his 11th overall with the program. The Missouri Southern men went 17-13 overall and 12-10 against MIAA competition during the 2022-2023 campaign. This is Sam McMahon's second year as the head coach and 8th season overall with Missouri Southern. Coach McMahon, Coach Russell, if you don't mind, just start us off with some opening statements and just your thoughts on the upcoming season.
Go ahead, Sam.
Well, first of all, just like everybody else said, thank you to the MIAA and Mike Racy. It's a first-class event. I've been on Division I levels, all levels, and this is just really exciting to be here. As far as our team goes, we're taking it one day at a time. I really like our guys, and we're giving our best effort, but we don't really care about preseason rankings. I know we're 5th right now, but those don't mean nothing to us. We take it one day at a time, keep improving, getting better, and establishing our foundation, which is our defense. So our guys are working hard, and we're excited to see where the future holds.
Yeah, I just want to reiterate what Sam says. The MIAA does a great job on Amber and right here. That we just unbelievable for what the MIAA does for all our sports, whether it's football, basketball, doing things like this. It's just a great honor. It's a fun experience. It's a fun experience for our student athletes as well. Got a lot of change with the Lions on the women's side. Had a great year last year. I could talk about went 29-7. Most wins in school history, farthest as far as Division II, as far as the finish. Winning the conference tournament first time in 20-some-odd years, almost 30 years. Is it 30 years, Jim? Something like that? 28, yeah. But I'm excited about this group. We brought in 7 kids with our 7 returning kids. 6 of those are transfers. We got 1 freshman that's new. 4 of those new kids are JUCO kids that are coming out of winning programs, which is I'm really excited about them. 2 of those kids actually made the NJC national tournament, and the other 2 got beat in the championship game to make the national tournament. And then we brought in 2 transfers. Young lady transfer from Oral Roberts that we actually recruited out of high school. Thought we was going to get her. She ended up going Division I. Has kind of come back to us. That's a good thing about the portal. And then we got a D2 transfer that I'm really excited about that I think will give us some inside help as far as the scoring. So I'm excited about our kids. They've been working hard. Biggest thing is a mindset, our defensive mindset that we've carried over the last 2 years. We're really working hard on to get that same type of mindset to get out and get effort and give the effort that we need on the defensive end. I think offensively we can score the basketball. We brought in some shooters along with we redshirted a young lady down in the post, Ryan Franklin. I think will give us some quality scoring in the paint. So I'm excited about it. It's a good group. They're fun to be around. Like Sam said, they're working hard, but it's preseason. We always get frustrated. We're excited from day to day as far as how we're going to be. So we just got to keep moving forward and working hard.
Coach Russell, we'll start with you. You spent so much time at Missouri Southern and invested so much of your life into that program to be able to get this far last year, but obviously bittersweet with that 1-point loss to Minnesota Duluth. How much were you able to sit back and enjoy that, but also how much is that motivating you right now, saying, man, we were that close?
Well, you enjoy it. It may take a few more years to enjoy it. It's one of those, you think back and everybody congratulates you on, and we did. We had a great year, went 29-7, and the way we ended with that 1-point loss to Duluth, who's a great team that had a great fan base up there, was a lot of fun. It's heartbreaking, frustrating to think about it, but at the same time, like you talk about, motivated to continue at that level. And we feel that we brought in some kids that's going to help us to continue at that level and maintain that excellence that we've had the last couple years. It's going to be a challenge because we lost a All-American and 3 other kids that were all MIAA players in this league. which is tough when you lose that much. I think I looked at it, we lost over 80% of our scoring, 90% of our rebounding, and like 75% of our assists and steals. So that's a lot to make up, but I think that the kids that we brought in and the returning kids that we have, we're gonna give everybody a battle, and if we can get on a roll early, which people are going to look at me as far as our non-conference, say, "What the you think you were doing?" But it's going to be a challenge because the MIAA challenge, and if we can get through our non-conference with some success, I think we're going to have some success in the MIAA.
Last year, Crystalline Jones was one that really stepped in and burst onto the scene and was a really special player for you. Do you look at some of these transfers coming in and say, it's hard to duplicate and be that same player, but we feel like we've got something good in the making here?
Yeah, that's what we're expecting out of them. Crystalline and both Crystalline and Kate, two returning, both of them started last year for us. We're expecting a lot of those two as far as leadership, and both of them can score the basketball. Crystalline was our second leading scorer, and we expect her probably to be our leading scorer this year, at least double figures. I expect Caitlin to make that next step to get to where that point is as well. And our kids that we're bringing in, we got a couple of them that I expect that they will be able to handle that. They got the right mindset. Their mentality is they can score the ball and they want to score the ball. Sometimes you get kids, whether they're a freshman, a transfer, or there's a D1, D2, or JUCO, they come in and they may be a little passive to start. We got a couple kids that are really aggressive and have the mindset that they want to score the basketball. So I'm excited about that.
Coach, last season, late in the year, we saw Mia start to earn more playing time and make a really big impact off the bench. How is she really taking that bigger step in the offseason and is ready for a bigger role this season?
Yeah, she had a great spring. And then, of course, she was around this summer getting in the gym working, and she's had a really good preseason. And that's the one thing I really enjoy about my team right now is they love to be in the gym. We left this morning when Kate and I got in the car at 8:45. We had already had 5 kids in the gym getting some work and getting some shots up. So it's nice to see that they love to get in the gym and work, and I think that's a big plus that we have kids that want to do that. And Mia's one of those. I mean, she's a nursing student, so on Thursday and Friday, she's basically from 8 to 4, she's busy with classes. So she gets in there at 6:30 in the morning to get her 45-minute workout in, getting shots up and working on things that she needs to work on. So just tells you her dedication and her desire and drive to be successful and continue what we've done the last couple of years.
When you come into a year like this year where you have a bunch of new players but you have some experienced ones, how do you acclimate them with each other? How do you create that chemistry on the court?
Well, it's just getting on the floor and getting after it. Trying to make sure all your drills are competitive, so they're getting in and they try to understand, and we all talk about it. There's an adjustment, whether you're high school, JUCO, or D1, coming into Division II, and especially in this league and how good Division II basketball is, there's always an adjustment. So you want to try to make it as competitive and make them understand how hard you've got to work and how hard you've got to play every possession to be successful in this league.
Coach McMahon, Winston Desiso has been in the league seemingly forever. Can you talk about his role this year?
Winston, yeah, it does seem like forever. He's an old man right now, but he had a tremendous year for us last year. He shot the ball extremely well, and he needs to be a senior leader for us, and he is right now. He's been through the battles. He's been through the experiences. So for him to be our leader for our new guys, kind of teach them the ropes, teach them what we want on defense, what we want on offense, he'll be huge for us.
Coach, we saw flashes last year where Sam was really a force down low. Where did he really improve on and get better on the offseason to where he can be that guy down low for you guys?
Sam had a huge offseason. Last year he averaged 8 and 4, and you could see he continued to get better each and every game. He was playing his best basketball at the end of the season. So he's really changed his body. He's got his conditioning up to par, and defensively he's really moving to his feet. So he will be tremendous for us, but he's got to continue to get better each and every day, and I know he's really committed to doing that.
Just kind of talk about some of these transfers that you guys got coming in. It seems like they're very lengthy, very big, and it just seems like they're going to make an immediate impact.
Yeah, so we got 5 of our top 6 scorers coming back, but we also brought in 5 new guys, 3 transfers. Darius Dawson, who's a junior college transfer from Mississippi Gulf Coast. He's an athletic 6'6", junkyard dog type, but he can shoot. He'll be awesome for us. And then we got Cam Williams, who is from SIUE. He's a grad transfer. This is his 6th year of college, so he's another old-timer. But he's been through the battles. He averaged almost 10 points a game at SIUE. He had an injury. He's been banged up, but he's healthy and ready to roll. So he's that big guard with long arms. He can get to the rim, can really shoot it. He'll be great for us as well. And then we got Ivan Loyal, who is a transfer from West Virginia State, and he averaged about 7 points a game for him. So he's a role guy, but he's a big, strong kid, super athletic. All those guys got long arms, can really defend, and that's what we're looking for. And then we got 2 high school kids that we're really excited about, Isaiah Atwater and Justin Duff, who are just continuing to get better.
Coach McMahon, the transfers, the guys you bring in that you're mentioning there, how are they kind of fitting in with, excuse me, the Vincent Sigmonds of the world, the Avery Taggarts and guys that have been around, and just kind of helping those guys mesh right away?
Yeah, so those guys, the Vincent and Avery, they were honorable mention all MIAA last year, and they were huge for us. They were really huge for us. They can all come off a ball screen and read the ball screen. They can all defend. They can all shoot. So those guys teaching the new guys the ropes, what we're looking for on offense, how we're defending, and really because we want to defend and we want to attack on the defensive end. I thought we sat back on our heels too much last year and let the teams dictate the pace. We need to set the tone right from the tip, and our guys are committed to doing that.
You know, you've been around basketball your entire life, and you've been coaching for a long time, but to be able to step in at Missouri Southern as the head coach, how does just the dynamic change a little bit from X's and O's are great, but now there's maybe a little more paperwork and some other things that come with it?
Yeah, I was telling our assistants and really everybody at Southern, I did less coaching last year than I ever did in my whole 15-year career, just because there's different responsibilities that I wasn't used to doing. And so now I have a little sticky note on my desk saying, "Coach your team." I can't worry about things that, A, it's out of my control, but B, that other people can do. I got to coach my team, help them get better each and every day, and that's what it's all about. We're building a foundation that matters, and we started that last year, and we're going to continue to do that this year. And it's great that we have a lot of guys overlapping that. They could have left, they could have transferred in this day and age of the transfer portal, but they stayed because they believe in Missouri Southern, they believe in me, and we believe in them.
Coach Russell, as we look at it, coming off a terrific season, you lose some pretty impactful players, but you're plugging in, a chance to hit the ground running. Obviously a very tough conference. The expectation's awfully high around that program. Is that something right now that you're talking with the players of, we want to embrace this? We want to feel Joplin coming out, expecting us to come in and win every night, because that's what we're building right now.
Yeah, we haven't talked a whole lot about it because, again, we're day-to-day as far as trying to improve, with all our new kids, making them understand how we play defense, what we're going to do offensively. And it's just one of those things we want to make sure we get our base down. And then as we get closer to the season, we start getting our scrimmages in and our non-conference, which, again, I wasn't the smartest guy in the world. I put all 6 of our non-conference games basically on the road against 3 of them are against NCAA qualifying teams, and another 2 won 20-plus games. So we're going to find out real quick what we can do. But, again, our expectations are always going to be high. We've set the bar, and that's something we're going to continue to try to attain. And I think we got the right mentality and we got the right kids to be able to do that.
Coach Russell, Coach McMahon, thank you for your time. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is Missouri Southern head women's basketball coach Ronnie Russell and head men's basketball coach Sam McMahon joining us here.